Have you been told that you have tight pelvic floor muscles and you assume that means your muscles are strong? I'm so sorry to tell you, you're wrong. I'm Pauli, a women's health physical therapist, and this is Beyond the V Women's Health. I am on a mission to shed light on the lack of care, the lack of conversation about these uncomfortable topics, and to create resources for you and provide help. I created this channel because no mom or woman should have to struggle when there are answers. I can't tell you how many times I've had patients come in and say, "Oh, I just need my muscles to be able to relax. My muscles are really strong." And I always feel like the bad guy, like I'm raining on their parade to tell them, your muscles are not strong. So think with me for a minute. Let's forget our pelvic floor. Let's think about our bicep. So I've said this a million times. I don't know if you've heard me say this, but our muscles need to contract, relax, and then lengthen. If we have really tight muscles and my elbow is literally held here because my bicep is stuck, am I really strong? Probably not. My muscles are really tight, they're really held, they're not able to get out of the position that they're in, meaning that these muscles can't lengthen, which also means that my elbow does not have the full range of motion if it's held nice and tight. You with me so far? The reason that this is important is because a strong muscle needs to be able to do three things. It needs to be able to contract or shorten. It needs to be able to relax and return back to its normal resting baseline. And it needs to be able to lengthen. So if we take all that information and we compare it to our pelvic floor has a resting baseline. It needs to be able to contract. It needs to be able to relax and return back to that baseline, but then it also needs to be able to lengthen with our breath. If our muscles are tight and that's our resting baseline, we don't really have anywhere to go. Just like our bicep, if my muscles are tight and I'm trying to contract, I don't really have anywhere for my elbow to go. The same idea applies to our pelvic floor. So besides the fact that if you have tight pelvic floor muscles, that you need to work on relaxing and lengthening those muscles, you also need to work on strengthening those muscles as well. So stay tuned for some videos on how you can strengthen your pelvic floor. I am changing the conversation on women's health and I need your help. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell below so you know when there's new videos. And share these videos with friends or other women that you know will benefit from this information. And for more resources, check the description box below.